This is the Diamond Education Podcast.
But most people say, well, you learn that stuff at home, right? That's where you learn pretty much everything that's important about being successful in college or in a career.
Mm-hmm.
And at this moment, quite honestly, high school is so dumbed down that college is also so dumbed down that college essentially has about the level of rigor that eighth grade had 120 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So I always say to people, you do not have to worry about college because number one, they're very interested in homeschool students because they have some of those qualities. They have a lower dropout rate than the general population. They generally score higher on their GPAs, and at least schools that still give grades and do tests. So homeschool kids do really well. Why? Because they have a better academic education? Probably not. They do better because they have those things: initiative, attentiveness, persistence, vision, determination to do something, the ability to work independently. And so you really don't have to worry about it. And I always say this, and I'll say it to your listeners, as an employer, honestly, I would take a random 18-year-old homeschool kid, just finished high school, don't even care, diploma or not. I would hire that person before I would take someone with a bachelor's degree in business administration from the University of California. That person would think they know something, but they wouldn't. And they would have this sense of entitlement, and they'd be hard to work with. I would prefer a kid who's, hungry, humble, and smart. People smart, savvy.
Yeah.
So, there's that. I'm actually, though, going to do a talk this next convention season called Why and How to Just Not Do High School. You see, the smart thing is to don't do high school like everybody else does, and don't do college either like everybody else does. Take advantage of the dual credit options, the flexibility, the online and distance learning, the challenge exams, the CLEP test. I know any number of kids who, quote, finished high school around 17, 18, 19 years old with 2 or 3 or even 4-year college credit and degree. So it's very easy for almost any homeschool kid to start around 15 or 16 and finish high school with an associate's degree equivalent. And then you don't need a transcript. You don't need an SAT score. You can just go keep taking college classes. And then if you want to be a doctor, great. Go get a master's in microbiology and you're on the path. But it doesn't matter what you do as an undergraduate. And the colleges are getting so desperate because college enrollment is declining because the population of students coming into that age group are declining. The product is so expensive. The results are so abysmally bad. Anyone with half a brain is just say, why should I pay for that? Why should I pay hundreds or more thousands of dollars? I could get a better education in so many different ways. So that's kind of where I see things going is, the system is not serving anyone well anymore. So let's create alternatives to that system. And that's really growing rapidly right now.